Hey, what's up everybody? It is Uncle Mad, another day here in London. I was wandering around the hotel this morning, just kind of exploring nooks and crannies I didn't in the tour, and there's this huge, like, movie theater room in here for some reason. I don't know, maybe they show movies in here from time to time. We'll have to look into that more. Anyway, I'm gonna start another day here in London. Gonna look around, see if we got some breakfast. I might just grab breakfast here in like the little hotel cafe and not explore out yet or go anywhere. I don't know. We'll see. You get to follow along. Let's get the day started. Alright, so I believe it's buffet start style service, but here's kind of a look at what's on the Mayfair Cafe, Diner, whatever you call this place, menu. Alright, so it is buffet style, so here's what we're starting out with. Didn't go for the beans and toast yet, but may yet go back for that before we're through here. Right. Just give the eggs a quick try. Bon appetit. Pretty good. We'll try that same egg too though. That salmon's good. I think that avocado, I might make avocado toast and salmon and beans on toast for the next round. Here we have the English delicacy, beans on toast. Alright, so we're walking around right now. We're gonna cut through the park here. We're gonna try to make our way over near Buckingham Palace to see some of the changing of the guard ceremonies. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I believe this takes place. So we'll see what we can get to see of it. I think I saw this last time I was here. Credit to London. They do their parks well. I think this is Green Park that we're in right now. And Hyde Park's the larger one on the little bit of the other side that I've experienced previously. I'm saying this like I know anything. I have no idea what's going on at any point in time here, and yet I'm tasked with being the tour guide at some stages. So something's gonna happen here, and everybody's piled in to watch whatever that might be.
You want to show my shoulder? You want to do that? I don't know. So you're just going to put her on. Look, I'll hold up my phone. Hold on to Daddy's neck phone. Don't lean back, Lily. You're not going to fall. I promise. You're not going to fall. Just stay for 1 second, my love. You're not going to fall. I promise. You're not going to be able to see my love. You see the guard? Do you see the guard right there? Look. You see in the red? Yeah, right.
This guy's making his way over towards us. Hope we're not in trouble. I didn't do it, whatever it was. He's off for the day. He's just casually walking off and just like, just gone. Just gone for the day. Okay, so I don't want to insult British culture or anything like that, but I am not exactly clear on why thousands of people gathered here on this little square to watch that event. We might not have the best view. We might have missed like whatever the biggest part of the event was, but that seemed like a crazy thing to gather for thousands of people to see. And now there's something going on over here everybody's gathering around for. My favorite part of that by far was when the one King's Guard just randomly walked over here into the park, just disappeared into the night or morning, I guess whatever time of day it is right now. We've got another group of horses marching through. I don't know. They just keep coming. Everywhere we go, there's horses marching. It's kind of funny the guards need a police escort. I know Jess will be sad to not be here. I totally barely missed that pile of horse manure. But anyway, as I was saying, Jess will be sad she missed this part. If there's one thing she loves, it's waterfowl. We were told it was going to be cold and rainy here in London, but it's sunny and pleasant, so like shedding layers as we go today. So I will not complain about that. I'll definitely take that over the usual rainy London weather you hear about. There's a line of people to get a picture in the red phone booth as long as Flight of Passage at Walt Disney World. Unreal. And there's one of these like every 10 feet. There's Big Ben. As Ron Swanson once said, "Oh look, a clock. We don't have those in America." If I can get a shot of it through the buses over here. Statue of Abraham Lincoln, our bus driver mentioned on our trip to the pub yesterday. Said is one of 4 statues of American presidents that can be found in and around London. She didn't tell us who the other 3 are, so if you know who the other 3 are and where their statues are, I would guess George Washington would probably be one, maybe. But yeah, if you know who the other 3 are and where they are, let me know in the comments down below. Alright, this will be a new one for me. Didn't do this on the last trip. Churchill War Rooms. Famous war rooms where Churchill did his war.
You're about to enter Churchill's secret headquarters, known as the Cabinet War Rooms, which lay concealed beneath the government offices of Whitehall throughout the Second World War. Here you'll explore the cramped maze of underground rooms where Churchill
This guy looks like Batman from the Tim Burton movies. The Alfred. I don't know why I said Batman. He looks like Alfred. It's the principal's office. This is where you got sent a lot, right?
Yeah, that's you.
How'd they get in there?
chapters. Notice the large cartoon wall just inside the entrance for the first chapter, War Leader, 1940 to 45. A similar cartoon wall marks the start of each new chapter. In the centre of the room...
So this part, there's a story.
Churchill's first broadcast as Prime Minister to the British people on the 19th of May, 1940.
I think the one I'm still on works.
Victory is won.
I don't think this is working the way I thought it did. Not really sure how this works. Yes, but it's happening. This has me very confused. It's funny. Breakfast and a cigar. It's hilarious. Just let's figure out how to win a war while we just sip champagne. Submachine gun presented by Churchill by the toy makers Lines Brothers. Like many other manufacturing firms, they switched to producing war materials during the war. Huh. I think this stuff is like the most interesting to me. He once refused an offer of 2,000 pounds if he stopped drinking for a year. Life would not be worth living. Oh man, I'm not a drinker, but Churchill sounds like my kind of guy. This is the original door to 10 Downing Street where the Prime Minister lived. So this was the one that was in place during the time he served. It says here in 1991, the wooden door was replaced with a blast-proof door after the Irish Republican Army mortar attack on Downing Street. So this would not be the one Hugh Grant used in Love Actually. Prime Minister does not have keys to number 10, and the door cannot be opened from the outside. That is interesting.
Towns in retaliation instead. If this worked, I'm sorry, I don't believe it would work. Flying bombs are the Germans' only means of attacking the morale of this country, so I don't think they will stop. Nevertheless, could the threat of retaliation have some effect? Heavy attacks on small towns might break Germany's morale.
This room, plant room, is for hire. You could book yourself a little party in this room. Looks like this is set up to be like a bar or a buffet or anything like that. Might have my birthday here next year. And of course, you gotta exit through the gift shop. This is a fun little Christmas section for the Churchill Museum. Nice little sweater there. Did you try to steal the phone thing?
Yeah.
Goes in that little rack back there. My uncle, he tried to steal the little audio tour guide thing we got. Well, this would be kind of cool. Put that on like your bedroom or your office door at home. It's not a bad little one. Get yourself a hat. I don't know if there's actual whiskey in there, if that's just like a decorative. Oh, actually, it is whiskey. Churchill War Rooms whiskey. That's a terrible price for it. Champagne.
I didn't say the racket. It's crowded.
That was a pretty cool little look at the history of Churchill. The weird part was like it gets really narrow at the very end. My mother would have hated it. But that was also where like the little audio speaker had like the longest spiels, was in like the narrowest, like skinny parts of the hallway. So you're getting like constant log jams and stuff like that, and just getting a little overoccupied. Yeah, so my mom would have gone running, screaming out of there because she is extremely claustrophobic. All right, popping into the Admiralty for lunch. I believe this is a pub, but you know, I'm not a drinker, so. But when in London, you do like the Londoners do. All right, so there's no seating available at the Admiralty. We didn't have a reservation. Who knew pubs took reservations? So back to the drawing board. All right, so back at our original location, the Horse and Guardsman, where we were yesterday. But here's a look at what the kind of normal menu looks like when you're not there for the specialty event like we were yesterday. Porn star martini, that seems inappropriate. I don't know. Drinkers are the weirdest people in the world. Is there food on this somewhere? Food and drink. Order and pay from your phone. That's neat. We're gonna try that. There's a QR code. Okay, so here's what we got food-wise. Still a little full from breakfast, so I don't know if I need a full thing right now or just something to snack on. We'll see. A whole nother page that I didn't even notice to the menu with like burgers and sandwiches and sides and Sunday roast, desserts, everything you could possibly want.
Really, it hadn't been what I expected.
Steak sandwich today at the Horse and Guardsman.
Good view over here.
That's where the horses normally are.
They do look just.
Walked in to check out the Beretta store. These are some very nice outfits here. I might need to change my entire fashion sense because I think I could rock this vest right here. That vest, this hat, winner. Don't tell Justa. If you know me, you know I'm not a drinker, but they've got some fancy little drinking accoutrement here you could purchase if you were so inclined to drink.
You know what this is?
Is that a
shoehorn? So you don't have to bend over.
Oh, I was thinking, you said bend over. I was thinking you meant something different.
Oh, yeah.
This is wild. Just like directly across from our hotel is a Rolls-Royce dealer ship.
See how we got the lights on? Lights on those buses.
I didn't think you could get these.
Hey, it's Uncle Matt from the future. Just wanted to jump in here real quick to tell you we're going to wrap up today's vlog right here. It's a long day in London. You see we got a lot done this morning and we got even more done tonight. So we're going to call this part 1 and wrap it up here. Come back tomorrow for part 2, featuring things like us going on the Jack the Ripper walking tour of London. That was exciting. That was entertaining. And then stumbling around Oxford Street and other areas of London and looking for some late night food because we lost track of time. And before we knew it, it was 10 o'clock at night and we had nowhere to eat. So fun stuff coming up tomorrow in part 2. Come back for that one. Subscribe to the channel with the bell turned on for notifications. And until then, I've been messing this up every time now. I'm going to have to change. I'm just going to say whatever I say at the end of the videos now. Until then, enjoy your life. What am I doing? I'll see you in the next one.